So we already got this set in here.
This is a fletching jig from boning. It's a right
And
hand,
then we got
right
the
wing.
feather set in right here.
Okay, so hold on. What we're using is
scoot that back a little.
Black and white 2-inch razors. They're natural turkey. But I like shooting the natural, and we got some flu-flus already made. These are some of Mason's. These are some of Jade's. A little smorgasbord going on here in the middle of everything.
I got 3 flu-flus and 2 of these.
3 of them. Right there's one hidden behind it.
Yeah.
All right, Mason. So
we gotta add the glue.
hold on. What we got here? He's setting it to the second to furthest back line. And this is set up right with your raised edge. All right.
Because this is there and that is lined up with that.
All right. Definitely don't use too much glue.
Yeah, because if you use too much glue, it will be take longer to stick.
It takes longer to set, and it doesn't really seem
If you
to
just
do
add light glue,
good of a job.
it'll
So
take a short time to stick.
just barely squeeze it. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So we just want to set it in there.
On the magnet first.
I want to let it sit by itself.
Yep, and then make sure your back is going to be lined up. See how far back you are? So pull that back. Make sure that the glue doesn't touch the arrow, though. Yep, okay, so line that up back. All right,
Right
you're
there.
back far enough. You're in contact there, so go ahead and equal pressure front to back.
Now I want to hold that down for 10 seconds.
And give it a little... You can buy a little spray stuff that sets it faster. You don't see a reason to do that.
Because it's funner doing it this way?
It's just, why not? You know, I mean, come on. Who's got time for that?
Yeah, like.
Right? I mean, no thanks.
Now I want to make sure it doesn't lift.
I like holding it for at least 10 seconds. You can give it a little squeeze. So give it a little squeeze at the top and see if the feather moves at all. Okay,
Nope.
So slide it. Are you sure the back didn't? Squeeze it back down again. Okay, so it lines up. So pull it out, squeeze, and then pull straight up and away. Okay, now you're going to set your arrow to the next position.
Turn it this way because we want to hear the click like this.
Yep.
So once we hear the click, we can grab our next feather.
Which is going to be, what kind of feather is that?
A
hen.
hen.
Yep.
Hen feather.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just the 2 feathers that are the same are called hen feathers because they're
It's
not
also called the first model feather for model bow hunters. So.
modern.
Modern, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah!
Carry on, wayward son.
You have to get the glue.
All right.
Okay.
Do not use a lot of glue because then it'll be really sticky.
Well, it'll take longer to dry.
It'll just take longer to dry. What happens if you use too much glue? I don't know how much of an effect it really has, but let's see if I can see it in here somewhere. There's the spot. It's got too much glue. Just kind of dries. Line it up, bud. You know what to do.
It is. All right.
I'll chip that back spot off with my
Lined
knife.
up. Hold it down for about 10
See if I
seconds.
can find one of these that has too much
Couple blows.
glue. Yeah, see, this still ain't set all the way.
So now what he's doing is he's blowing right now.
Oh, geez.
And our dog is chasing a light.
From my
Reflection
dad's
coming off my phone. The
phone.
light. He's going crazy.
No, she doesn't.
Alright, so now we're going to take it.
She doesn't. Bring it.
Oh, that didn't seem like 10 seconds, really, but okay.
It was. Seems like it's stuck.
Okay.
Now we got to change it to our next position.
Next position.
We're going to hear the click. Alright, I heard the click. We can grab our hen.
You want to make sure that your arrow stays seated down in that groove tightly and properly and doesn't come out and any of that jazz.
Look at that idiot dog.
She's not the smartest.
No, she's not.
Okay, so you just give them a little bit of pressure here on the squeezy part, right? Lining your feather up. Remember, don't touch the quill because
much.
Try not to touch it at all. Your
Then
finger,
what?
your oil from your finger is going to
Then
interact
use
with the glue and
glue, and
not
I
let it
recommend
adhere as well.
Gorilla Super Glue
The gel, yep, seems to work pretty good. There's a boning tight stuff. I've got hot melt or ferrule melt for my wood arrows, but this is super glue and it comes off pretty easily with a knife.
Dumb dogs.
And our dog is just still
Not the greatest today.
looking
Not
at
the smartest.
Our dog
She's a
is
little
so...
special, that one.
Yeah.
Just get the angle on there so that the magnet's sitting
That's for
flush.
sure.
And you see how far back you are, so you know you gotta come forward without the glue touching. Okay, so you're gonna clear the back, everything looks good, nice even pressure. Oh, and well, you were off a little bit on the alignment, but that's okay because we can show that. Oh, finally it comes
That's
into
something
focus,
that we
huh?
don't want to do.
Yeah, I mean you're only a little bit forward, and these arrows aren't spined properly for your bow anyway, so it's not like it's gonna be a end all be all, but
Yeah.
you'll be able to see the difference.
We also super
Mark
well,
it
I
and
forget
follow
what it's
the
called.
line.
We kind of spray paint dye water our bows.
We
Hydro
tie-dyed, we hydro-dipped our
Yeah.
bow and arrows.
So we'll have awesome arrows with awesome bows.
Then look like it came up.
Okay,
Now what we want to do,
so go ahead and pull it out of
we
there
know that we want to take this out
without bumping the arrows.
of the slot.
Okay, and then we'll
Now we
set
want
it
to
right.
add some glue to the front and back, right?
You
Yep.
see how forward that sits a little bit.
Take that just back to the front. And we just got to let that sit for a minute.
Okay,
Okay, now I'm going to videotape my dad.
make sure it focuses right in there. You just want to put a dab in the front, and this seals the edge. Those arrow quills are sharp. Tear up your on a shelf. It'll tear up your bear fur or your moleskin or whatever you got there, and it helps with going in and out of targets. A little on the back, just because sometimes arrows get roughed up a little bit, and you want it secure on both ends. Just a dab will do you. You set it up there to dry. Some folks like laying them
Set it up.
flat.
Set it up there so that they can dry for a minute. Leave them in the sun outside of a window.
You don't have to leave them in the sun
not
outside
out.
of the window, that's fine.
Well, it helps them dry a little more.
Yes.
Better. So,
Same process with any sized feather.
Yep.
Or any sized vein.
this is what I would recommend to use.
Yeah, I'm not super happy with that jig because something's not right with it.
Yeah.
It's got these alignment settings back here. And you see how far off I am there. And I'm not even in the ballpark up here. There it goes. So I really lose all that range. And it says right. You see it's got the angle to it. Well, the angle of the arrow and the angle of the feather,
This goes so heavy, Dad.
that's how it has to sit on there, but that's the orientation required for it.